This video is especially dedicated to a new language which I have discovered. And now you would be eagerly waiting, my dear audience, to know what is the new language which I have discovered. The new language which I have discovered is Hinglish. Now you would say Hinglish? Oh, Mr. Dev, you are wrongly pronouncing English as Hinglish. Exactly, I am pronouncing it in a perfect manner. It's not English, rather it is Hinglish. Now, Hinglish. What is this? Is it English or is it Hinglish? Now you would ask me, is there any language called like this? It's a new discovery. Again, I'm just going to say you, it's a new discovery, dear all friends. In this present society, this modern era, whenever we are going to have a party, function, occasion, and a group of people are gathered together, will love to speak either in English or in Hinglish or maybe in Hindi. Now you would ask me, what is the basic difference between these three languages? Now, either you talk in English, it's okay. You talk in Hindi, it's okay. But is it okay to talk with Hinglish? Now let me just tell you, how do I discover this particular language on the society, on the people, and on the person concerned? Generally in parties wherein we know that people can understand Hindi and other vernacular languages, which is comfortable for the other person as well as comfortable for you. But to weigh the importance of our words, to weigh the importance of a conversation, we speak in the vernacular language, may it be Telugu, Tamil, Bangla, Odia, or Hindi. But whatever language you are used to speak, in your day-to-day life, maybe with your family members, maybe with the society, relatives, and maybe with your official colleagues and friends too. Generally, we used to speak that language. But to weigh the importance, to give a weight to our conversation, to give a weight to our language, the command, we talk maybe one or two words of English. Yes, English. In that vernacular language. Now you would have heard this very commonly, very commonly. It's a common observation which I have even observed, you have even observed, even all would have observed. Everyone, while in a gathering, in a society, in an occasion, we are meeting with the elite people, learned people, we are talking in our vernacular language, using the same vernacular language. At times, we used to speak one or two words of English to make or give weight to the conversation, give weight to the command over the words that you are going to represent to them. Now, my dear friends, if you do feel that using one or two words in English in your own vernacular language while you are speaking your vernacular language gives a weight to your conversation, why don't you speak then completely English? Or why don't you speak then completely Hindi? Or why don't you speak then completely any other vernacular language? If you and the other person is quite okay with the conversation and the language that you are going to share with each other, what is the need and what is the reason of using a single word in English to weigh the conversation, to measure the intensity of your words being spoken to the other person? The motto behind telling all this to the audience is like this: if you do speak English, speak English. If you do speak Hindi, speak Hindi. If you do speak Bangla, speak Bangla. If you do speak Telugu, Tamil, Odia, or any other language, speak that one. Why do you destroy and spoil the weight of a language using a foreign language to that one? Do you feel that using a single word of a foreign language is going to weigh your conversation, is going to make some impact to your conversation? No, my dear. If you do like to speak in English, speak completely in English. If you do like to speak in Hindi, speak completely in Hindi or any vernacular language, but don't use the new discovery called as Hinglish. Now let me give you a very simple example to understand the use of Hinglish. For instance, this is your lunch plate. You are having vegetables, you are having soup, you are having curry, you are having rice, you are having chapati. At the same time, you are also having pickle. Now, what is the use of pickle? You take a little bit of rice with dal, a little bit of vegetables, a little bit of curry, and at the same time, to increase your taste, you are taking a little bit of pickle and you are using it. Is it the same like that while talking to someone in your vernacular language, you are using one word or two words of English as a pickle and you are representing your thoughts to weigh the amount and the intensity of your conversation that you are making with the other person? If yes, my question to all the audience is that what is your perspective to speak English in any conversation? May it be English or may it be Tanglish for Telugu people or may it be Tamil for Tamil people, English for Odia people, may it be Bangladesh for Bangla people. I'd like to ask an open question to my audience. Do you feel the use of English in a different language is going to weigh the conversation and give impact to the command that you are having with any language? Just give your perspective within 5 to 7 minutes in your learn, practice and implement team. Your speaker this side, Devashish Dev, is resting until the time I'm becoming up with a new perspective in front of you. Thank you very much for listening to me.